It's good making a bit of national TV now. I've got regional accents always sound quite severe on national TV. I never realised I had such a strong accent until I went to the cinema to see a movie called The Taking of Pelham 123. And I don't know if anybody went to the cinema to see this movie, but it was pretty deserted, the cinema. I don't think that's a reflection on the movie itself, more the struggle to obtain tickets in the Glasgow area. Oh, the automated cinema ticket booking line. They do not do Glasgow accents. I phoned up and it's quite simple. Welcome to Odeon. Please state which branch of Odeon you would like to purchase tickets for. Now that's quite straightforward because there's one word in the English dictionary designed to be said in a Glasgow accent, and it's Glasgow. And then I began to encounter some difficulties. Okay, please speak slowly and clearly, stating the full name of the movie you would like to purchase tickets for. If you'd like to hear a full list of movies again, please press 1. The Taking of Pelham 123. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Please speak slowly and clearly, stating the full name of the movie you'd like to see. If you'd like to hear a full list of movies again, please press 1. The Taking of Pelham. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, I just gave up. I thought I'll show up early and buy my tickets face to face. Old school ticket purchasing. However, I picture some Scottish nationalist who would see this as a form of linguistic repression and remain on that phone for as long as it took. The Taking of Pelham. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. English bastards! Thank you, you have chosen Inglorious Bastard certificate.
I always seem to get the rubbish. I give people good things. It's not that problem of, I give people good. I gave my girlfriend an iPad. Do you know what she gave me? She gave me a toothbrush. Firstly, you cheeky cow, it's like giving somebody deodorant. This is... I wouldn't have minded an ordinary toothbrush. This is the monstrosity she got me. I said, how much did you spend on this? She said, oh, it was on sale, Rod. It was really cheap. It was only $179.99. I said, oh, well, a toothbrush for under 200 quid certainly sounds like a bargain, love. You've certainly saved us a few quid there with your bargain hunting, haven't you? Toothbrush for under 200 quid, my God. She said, but it is a bargain. Look, it's awesome. It's the best you can get. It's got rechargeable brush, it's got 5 brushing modes, it's got a computer. She said, look, it's got an onboard computer. I said, well, that's different if it's got a computer on it, because at the moment I'm using a separate toothbrush and laptop. It's pretty straightforward to get everything onto the toothbrush, is it? She said, what do you mean? I said, do I just put it all on a USB stick and copy it onto the toothbrush? She said, I don't think it's a computer in that way. I said, well, I mainly do word processing. Has it got Word or Office? She said, no. I said, well, what about the internet? Can I go online, check my email? She said, no, I don't think so. I said, well, has it got Bluetooth? Has it got a DVD drive? How many USB ports has it got? Has it got GarageBand? Has it got iTunes? She said, no, it doesn't do any of that. I said, well, would you mind telling me, for the love of God, for $179.99, what this toothbrush computer does? You know what she said? She said, it tells you how many times you've used the toothbrush. It tells you how many times you've used the toothbrush. I said, well, at last I can stop taking an abacus into the bathroom. Oh, no longer do I have to scratch 5-bar gates into the bathroom walls. At last I can throw out all that paper tooth-cleaning records I've been keeping. Am I missing something here? Why do you want to know how many times you've used your toothbrush? She said it's so you know when to buy a new toothbrush. I said, I know. Maybe I'm unusually gifted. Call me the toothbrush whisperer, but I know when to buy a new toothbrush. I buy a new one when the one I'm using starts looking less like Ken Barlow and more like Ken Dodler. That's what I know when to buy. I know. She said, but it's got a timer on it. I said, oh, well, I take it all back. If it's got a timer on it, that changes everything. Only this morning I fancied a boiled egg, but I didn't have a toothbrush handy to time it on it. I tried timing it on a loofah, but the yolk was still running out. She said, you don't understand, with a timer, it knows how long you've been brushing your teeth. I said, so do I again, I know. I was there when I started. I kicked off the whole toothbrushing thing a few minutes. What's the worst that can happen if I forget when I started brushing my teeth? I lose track of time and plough on into the night, brushing through the following day and the day after day, relentless. 2 weeks later, my neighbours have started to worry because they haven't seen me for a fortnight. And there's a weird froth bubbling out of the bathroom window. The froth comes out of the bathroom window into the street. Drivers are abandoning their vehicles because the visibility is reduced to a couple of feet. There's disoriented, foam-covered drivers staggering helplessly, the eyes burning with peppermint.
I was going to say I'm highly strung, but I don't think I am. I think I get agitated very easily. And thanks. Not technically a joke. Bitch. I'll give you an example of when I got agitated the most recently. I was in a hotel room on my own and I got trapped in my bra. Now I can see the women are looking at me doing that. Tell me how it happened so it doesn't happen to me. And the men are just happy that I'm talking about bras, aren't you? So I was in a hotel room, I was fastening my bra. Nice lady at the front there. Tell me, have you, when you fasten your bra, are you a back fastener or are you front and swizzle? Front and swizzle. Right, the rest of you are freaks. If I could fasten it like that, I'd be in a bloody circus. I mean, I'd just be fastening bras. I don't have any other circus skills. I asked a lady the other day and I said, are you a back fastener or a front and swizzle? And she went, neither, I do the third one. There is no third one. And I said, tell me what the third one is. And she said, just fasten it and put it on like a jumper. I said, I'm guessing that you're not wearing the right size bra, pet. But it occurred to me that there must be a fourth option as well, where you fasten it and then just step in it. Mine would get to about there and then get stuck. So I fastened my bra at the front, I started swizzling, just got out the bath, so I was a little bit claggy. It's nice to be in a room where people know what the word claggy means. You have to tell people to look it up on Google. So it got stuck about here, and one of the underwires got trapped underneath as well. And there weren't any boobs in it. It wasn't functioning at all as a bra. And the thought that crossed my mind was, I wonder if the fire brigade do this. Did you say you were trapped in your car, madam? Sounds the same. Better bring your wire cutters, pet. Just sounds well like the worst ever episode of Final Destination, doesn't it? How did she die? From shame.
I'm flying around the room, I'm a terrific blue bottle. It's me, I'm coming in the room, I'm flying all over the place. I'm flying in a figure of eight, I'm doing a figure of eight now, I'm going quite straight, I'm doing right angles, look at me, it's like I'm orchestrating a map of Hampton Court Maze, but from an aerial perspective. It's me, I'm flying all around the house, I'm in the front room, I'm in the back room, I'm in the kitchen, I'm landing on the fridge door, and now I'm going back out again, and I'm coming back in half an hour later, and I'm landing in exactly the same place. Now I'm going out again. I'm going out again. You don't know what's happening. I've been gone ages this time. Could be days. I've come back in. I've landed in exactly the same place. It's doing your head in. You can't work it out. We'll never know if it really is the same place, though, unless when I land on it, you draw around my feet, and then when I go away, when I come back, we see if there's any overlap. It is me, I'm flying all around the place, I'm flying all around the place. Now I'm in the distance, now I'm in the distance, now I'm coming up really close to your ear. I'm in the distance, now I'm really close to your ear. You're like that. And if someone sees you, you have to go, I thought it was a wasp. And then when that person goes away, I'll give you a little look as if to say we both knew full well that wasn't a wasp, that was a fly. It is me, I'm coming in. I've got 3 hours of this. It is me, I'm coming in. I'm coming in, there's me, there's another one of me mates, there's another one of me mates, there's another one of me mates, there's 5 of us in total, we're all the same size. Does that mean we're the same age? Has anyone ever really done any research into fly sizes against ages? Here's me coming in, here's me. I told you I had 3 hours. Here's me coming in. There's you at your little desk there. You're trying to do some writing. Perhaps you're at college, perhaps you're writing a novel. I'm not sure, but I keep just buzzing around your head and you don't know what's happening. I'm buzzing around your head. You have no idea what's happening. You're getting really annoyed. You can't concentrate. So you go over and open the window. But you open the window in a way it's never actually been opened before in its entire career as a window in a house. It has been opened so wide, you're like that. Oh! All the way to the top. No one's ever opened a window that wide before. And when I come in the room as if I won't see that as a trap. I can see 175 frames a second, my friend. I can see when a window's been opened to its fullest. You're sitting there at your desk, the window's open, I come towards it, come towards it, come towards it, come towards it. The last minute, I'll do a little turn off. Here I come. I've actually gone through it. You can't believe it. You've jumped up out of your desk. You've slammed it shut. You think you've won. You're doing a victory dance, but I'm behind your head.
Economists are telling us now that we screwed up the good times by spending all our money. That's what we were supposed to do. That's why they were called the good times. You can't be saving your money during the good times, because then they're not the good times. Then they're the in preparation for the bad times. When we had money, we tried things. We tried things that didn't suit us, but at least we gave it a go. We went skiing. Irish people skiing. We get panic attacks if we're in a house with more than one set of stairs. Get away from the banister, Michael! Get away! This place is a death trap! Get away! But we gave it a go. And was there anything more frightening to the posh people of Europe up there in the Alps? With their designer gear, old Dolce & Gabbana and Prada and Gucci. We were there, head to toe, Aldi. Aldi skiing gear. We were in the nip by the time we got to the bottom of the hill. Stuff disintegrated if you went faster than 5 miles an hour. Ski school, no thanks. A drink at altitude, yeah. The whole world now, seemingly, is in recession. You know, we're told Germany owes 100 million, billion, willion, trillion, million, Grieben, Gruben, Schlaven, trillion. England owes a million, billion, trillion, zillion, billion, willion. Billion. America owes now. It's not even a number, it's just a noise. You're in trouble when you owe that much, aren't you? What's on your credit card? Every country in the world owes money. But to who?
It was a rabbit. For the BBC audience, I don't mean a fairy one. It landed on the stage. I've got to be honest with you, we don't have them in our house. So I've had no idea what it was. I'm looking at this thing on the stage, and this is what you get at the back of Ann Summers. I don't mean the stuff at the front, that's just for a giggle. I mean the stuff at the back. The stuff on the wall there that riot police wouldn't use. And they're massive. They're like the massive. I picked this thing up for a start. This is a replacement for the male appendage. This is a replacement willy. And what's obviously happened is they've got a focus group of women and they've sat all the women round and they've said, right, girls, we're going to make a replacement for the male willy. What's wrong with the male willy? And the first answer must have been the colour. We don't want it looking the same colour as him. It would be handy if it's a nice colour. Like purple. Purple. That's like having sex with Tinky Winky. That's wrong. I picked this thing up, this machine. I picked it up. I picked it up. And it's got two controls on it, and I'm stood on the stage going, what's all this about? And I press one control, and the willy bit did that. Now, I've got to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I've not asked all my mates, but I don't know anyone who can do that. Didn't God know that would be a handy thing for us to do? Who decided that that's useful? It does that.
This is a time of year we should think about people for whom Christmas isn't a time of joy, celebration and happiness. People like my wife, for example. I'm always getting it wrong. One year I said, what do you want? She said, surprise me. So I phoned her from Morocco. I read something the other day, this is true apparently, 90% of the toys that will be bought this Christmas are made in China. 90% of them. Which makes the Chinese, technically, elves, doesn't it? They're elves. Whether they like it or not, you're elves. I'm sorry, but you're elves, you know? And when you think slowly the Chinese are taking over the world, maybe Lord of the Rings isn't such a load of old tosh. There might be something in it. This year I've asked for 400 packets of pork scratchings. I'm not going to eat them. My theory is that basically it's the outside of a pig. Pork scratchings are a pig jigsaw, aren't they? And if you get 400 packets from the same bag, you can build a pig. You know, the whole family can join in. Because the thing I worry about most at this time of year is my six-pack. I worry a lot about my six-pack. What are you laughing at? I've got a six-pack. I've got a six-pack. Trouble is, mine's in my forehead. Look, look at that. That's bad, isn't it, that? If you can't see up the back there, basically, I make Gordon Ramsay look like Hannah Montana. Look at it. How did my face get like this? Sometimes I look at... I say, what have I seen to pull this expression so much in my life? What have I seen? The only explanation for a face like this was if I had amnesia and I drove a ghost train. No, I wear nighties. Don't give it here, I'll wear it out of the shop now. I remember one year, the must-have present, my kids were after it, and they were desperate for it. What the hell are they called? Those things you have to pet them and look after them and feed them and stroke them and love them, and if you leave them alone, then they start pining for you, and if you neglect them for too long, they stop working altogether. Guinea pigs, that's it, guinea pigs. Yeah, that was a bit of a sad one. Came back from my New Year's holiday, just wasn't working at all. Tried new batteries, everything.
You know what I did this year? This is a great tip. You might want to do this. I've attached a shredder to my front door. All the Christmas cards just go straight in there. Postman comes up, he says, "What is that?" No, don't worry, just keep doing it. Because you don't want the... Oh, what a hassle, aren't they? The Christmas cards, you got to open them and read them and see who they're from, and you got to find somewhere to put it on the mantelpiece, and you got to line them up, and then some idiot opens the door too quickly, they all go... Oh, that's it. Christmas ruined. Look at that, I've got to do that again now, you idiot. Better than the e-card. You get that? You open up an email, there's an e-card. That's the card that says I care, isn't it? Yeah. I care that much. Or worse, people now, they're putting glitter and tinsel and stuff inside the card. So you open it up all innocently. Who's this? Oh, for Christ's sake. Hiya, what are you doing this year? Well, I'm hoovering now, aren't I? You know, these people who claim their pets, give them presents as well, that's pretty hard to take, isn't it? We had a lovely Christmas, and Tabby bought me this lovely mug with "World's Best Cat Owner" written on it. Did he? Your cat bought you a present? You sure about that? The cat got his little wallet, went out, got on the bus, went to the shops. No thanks, just browsing. Just have one of those mugs with worlds, because I can read as well, I'm on those cats. So I suggest it wasn't really a present from the cat, unless it's a robin with its innards sucked out.